As the Telestrian tech jockey turns to speak, you notice a panel has been removed from one of the land jacks just behind him. Thanks for coming. Can you believe it? Silverstar is calling it an intrusion, but I know the aftermath of a Shadowrun when I see it. Start over in the corner and make sure you don't get any soul-winds on my servers. If they say it's intrusion, that's good enough for me. Soka, I get it. You never get the straight dope around here. Charisma, do you think you could duck out for a smoke or something? It would be easier if it didn't have to clean up around you. Never get the straight dope around here. He lets out a big sigh while shaking his head in agreement. I get it. Silverstar was already in here hounding me like a Matrix tech could have stopped a decking intrusion. Now I've got to execute a full diagnostic on the land racks before he comes back for his security report. He told me this would be a good opportunity to demonstrate the Telestrian corporate value of efficiency. I think his investigation is going to be more about who to pin this on than about finding answers. Yeah, it's never about solving the problem, it's about placing the blame. We're all responsible for what happens in this company. Alright, so you want to butter him up, but I already got Charisma too. Do you think you could duck out for a smoke or something? It'd be easier if I don't have to clean around you. Oh, sorry, yeah, no problem. Just another day in the paradise, right? Alright, sweet. So you butter him up until you have enough charisma to get through here. Remove access plano, place a chip. I can also access this. The open panel is a rat's nest of cables and half disassembled hardware. Some of it is loose. Take some of the LAN parts. Ah, sweet. Let's get ourselves like a server node. Gonna get some Ethernet hubs out of the server box. Alright, what's over here? The two men are staring into the vent and shaking their heads. Look, Rao, I know you know that there's nothing in that vent, but when I told that to Silverstar, he accused me of not wanting to crawl in there. Said I was letting the company down by not displaying the corporate value of duty. The suits sure love their mission statements and all that dreck, but today isn't the day for Telestrian Corp's duty above all crap. Several of us did the ultimate duty last night. I guess we should just be happy Mr. Telestrian isn't in today. Just get in there and take another look. I have got to go upstairs and report. Alright, he wants him to go in the vents. What if I go in the vents? Oh, the panel's there. No, I have to make him go into the vent. A filthy guard is looking into an open vent. He is clearly not enjoying the idea of climbing back into the duct. Sorry, I tracked that dreck over the floor. He shakes his head. Man, I can't believe what happened to the night watch. From what I can tell, it looks like our guys got hit pretty hard. Yeah, I can't believe the intruders got up to the top floor. I can't believe. Yeah, I'm gonna copy him. So he says I can't believe. I'm just gonna copy him and says I also can't believe. Something trips in the guard's mind. He looks at you very intently. Oh, wait. How do you know they got into the top floor? How did you know that they made it to the executive level? I think the elevator control had blood on it. I just assumed. I headed up. Oh, now I need charisma 5. Oh, oops. I messed up. I'm headed up there after this. I think the elevator control had blood on it. I just assumed. He shakes his head. Yeah, they chewed through those guys pretty good. Must have been pros. Okay, now I can do this. Look, I know it's duty above all around here, but I just want to get things cleaned up. Yeah, it must have been. Can you clear out now? I've got a job to do. Charisma 2. So, do you think you're done climbing in the vents, Chama? I need to get this room done before I get in trouble. If anyone asks, you saw me in there, okay? Alright. Sure thing, dude. You definitely crawled in there. Install the comlink trip. I have to say at this point it's just not looking good. I don't know how it happened. Nonetheless, our records show this terminal was left unsecured in direct contravention of Telestrian corporate policy. You failed in your duty. I know it is duty above all for you security types, but I'm the victim here, I swear. Perhaps when Mr. Silverstar gets his next promotion, that will become a value for you data pushers as well. Right now it seems your value is clock out early and ignore my responsibilities. Don't go anywhere, I need to make my report to Eric. Huh? Ah, he's screwed. Do you have any idea how screwed you are? Let me save. The wage slave is on the edge. He is staring vacantly at his terminal with his hands to his face and his fingers twitching nervously. Well, what do you want? Can't you see I'm busy? Looks like you're in some real trouble, chummer. Buzz, unless you can clean up a shattered career, leave me alone. I came across some items that might help you out. He shakes his head. I doubt it. You know the guy who said life isn't fair? He was talking about me. Here, me too. I used to be in accounting a few floors up. A few too many drinks at the Christmas party, and look at me now. I hear you. Let me tell you about all the crap I have to clean up. I used to be accounting. There are no few floors up. Alright, crap I need to clean up. You don't have to crap. You don't have to tell me that. In fact, I prefer if you didn't tell me anything. Just buzz. I understand. Your time is more valuable than mine. No need to get excited, chummer. There'll be plenty of blame to go around. I don't know. I can't tell. Okay, this is not... I can't tell. I honestly can't tell what the right answer should be. I'm doing this random, right? I understand your time is more valuable than mine. No need to get excited, chummer. There'll be plenty of blame to go around. Oh. This is just so unfair. They have no right to take me down for something that security should have caught. Truth. As if all the bodies in here were created by someone who could left his terminal unlocked. Well, from what security says, sounds like you made bad things worse. I'm gonna agree with him. I mean, I've apparently failed twice already. I mean, I didn't want this to happen. I mean, hell, who would? You're totally right. Not me, and I hope I never screw up. Security's bullying you, but I could make it look like your terminal was tampered with and no one would be wiser. You're right. There's no reason I should let security push me around. He steals himself. Just do it quick! Oh yeah? You place the cables and data chips around the terminal casing. Remove matrix LAN parts. Okay, but how does that... I just put some networking equipment around his computer. What is that? What's that supposed to do? Alright, now he has a modem here. And then he has like a hub here. Like a switch. He's got a big ass corporate server switch. And a whole lot of cables. How does that help? Thanks so much. I won't forget this when your review comes up. Hey, no problem, sir. Just glad I could help. Would you mind clearing out of here for a while? There's a lot to do. You bet. Just remember to keep this just between us. You bet. Just remember to keep this just between us. Okay. This game could use a little bit of proofreading. Alright. And then we install the chips. I thought we would get to keep the networking gear for ourselves, but we don't. Alright, let me save the game here again. Why does the game let me go out this way? That door's locked. That door's locked. That doesn't even have a thing on it. Okay, there's nothing out here for us. Hey, chummer. I need to get upstairs. My supervisor says there's more cleaning to do. That's not right. The top floors may only be accessed with the express permission of Eric Silverstar. Hey, I found all these chips on some of the matrix switch boxes. Is that important? The guard thinks for a moment and activates his comlink. He turns his back to you and has a brief conversation, then he turns back. Mr. Silverstar wants to see you in his office immediately. Oh, fancy that. Collecting the sample, the brutish dog-eat-dog existence of a slum dweller is a far cry from the quiet desperation and existential nothingness of a corporate wage slave. Yet after your time at Telestrian Industries, it's unclear which is more bleak. The elevator rises smoothly, its blenderized music assaulting you once again, as you ascend to the executive floor, and you go. All this for a bottle of bug spray. Hey look, it's one of the bodies. One of the dudes we shot to death last night. Hey, this is a restricted area, you can't go in there. Sure I can. Were we here? Why could we not access the safe last night? Oh, it's behind this elevator, okay. So it's even further up. Or is it? Nope. This is the wrong place. Hold on, load the game. Is this not the wrong place? Load game. The objective is there? Oh, that's the wrong place. Why does the game let you go that way? It's just completely the wrong place. Eric Silverstar, there you are. It seems that some of my best are letting me down, and it's good to see that you're displaying one of the most important of my three key values. Well, it's duty above all, right? He laughs. Well, yes, that is the first value, and I'm glad more than those outside of security follow it, and from a janitor no less. Though I'm speaking of my third and final value of vigilance, which seems to be sorely lacking around here. Thank you, sir. We prefer building maintenance, sir. Thank you, sir. Well, rewards and punishments must be given where required. Now please start filling out the report on the datapad, and I'm afraid I must ask you not to not sit in my chair given your attire. I need to go ahead downstairs and investigate your findings. I'll be right back. Oh, that's easy. We don't have to talk him out of here. Your comlink begins to ring, you pick up. So these paintings must be what all those expensive deliveries were. We don't have much time. I'm tracking Silverstar. He's already stepping off the elevator. I don't think your disguise will hold up much longer. I'll update you on his movements. Hurry, mon ami. There's an open bottle of expensive scotch and a single glass that appears to be half empty, and a half-smoked cigar. Half-smoked cigar, half-empty scotch. The painting is of a small lighthouse in intense storm at night perched on a rocky outcropping. Its light stabs out in the darkness. The plaque reads Vigilance. I mean, it's his favorite one, Vigilance, right? Push the frame. The frame around the painting of the lighthouse pops back out. No, it's not Vigilance? This painting shows a... Oh, no. You have to do it in sequence. Unity is not... I should probably read the paintings too, since I'm here, right? The painting shows a wild mountain landscape with clouds ringing lofty peaks. The plaque reads independence. There's no independence in the three values. This is a photorealistic painting of 5 massive harvesters in Telestrian colors and a staggered formation cutting a swath across a rippling field of wheat. The plaque reads unity. Depicted is a clock tower at a train station in downtown Portland in the tier. The plaque reads efficiency. Efficiency is number 2. This shows a profile of 3 elves in Telestrian security uniforms looking upward at a flag flying the Telestrian logo. The plaque reads duty. Duty number 1. He has a few guards, a tech worker, and a very nervous wage slave gathered in the boardroom and is beginning to question them. Yeah, I don't need to know that. Push the frame. The frame clicks into place. Push the frame. He has finished interviewing a Matrix tech and is now talking sternly to a pair of guards. Alright, we're going back here. What's in the box? There is a safe that has a large DNA scanner on the front, most likely a keypad to Mr. Most likely a key to Mr. Silverstar. Alright, DNA lock. Pick up the half-smoked cigar. Put the moist end of the cigar on the DNA scanner. With a click and a faint hiss of escaping air, the safe opens. Take the sample. Great work, mon ami. The time for stealth has passed. It has set off every alarm in the system, but I have unlocked the executive elevator, and your path is clear. Head to the elevator and make your escape. Yeah, but the cops are there. We saw this earlier. Somehow the game lets you go out there without actually finding the sample. What happens if you go out there without finding the sample? Doesn't the cop... Oh wait, the cop is being paid by... McCluskey is being paid by Melinda Watts. So he's gonna take the bug poison from us, right? Detective McCluskey stands smirking, surrounded by armed and twitchy Lone Star officers. Good morning, moron. Good morning, Detective McCluskey. It's a fine day for police corruption, isn't it? The smirk broadens. That's right, dummy. Keep flapping your jaw. That sort of thing will be perfect for where you're going. Mr. Telestrian wants to meet you in person. He wants to chat about last night's fun and games. You can come along quietly, or you can meet him in a body bag. He smiles woofishly. Come on, Dreadful Brains, make the wrong choice. I'll opt for a stand-up conversation. Let's get this over with. I have things to do. I'm going, but one day you and I are gonna go round and round, McCluskey. Yeah, let's threaten this guy. Let's do that. I'm counting on that asshat.